Hello, my name is Bharat Patel, your AAHOA chairman. I want to speak to you for just a couple of minutes about AAHOA's important work towards fairer franchising. Our 12 points were developed back in 1998, then updated 2 years ago as a much needed way to improve the business relationship between hotel owners and hotel brands. Now, AAHOA has clarified 4 essential pillars or core principles that are the foundation from our 12 points. These 4 pillars are mandated vendors, rebates, loyalty programs, and new fees. Let me review these 4 pillars briefly with you. First, mandated vendors. To help encourage competitive pricing, brands should not mandate specific vendors when there are multiple vendors selling goods of comparable quality at comparable prices. However, brands can control lists of approved vendors to ensure compliance with brand and product standards, especially when items are trademarked. The second pillar is rebates. Brands should disclose all vendor rebates, which can also be called discounts, refunds, or allowances. For example, one major franchisor disclosed in its FDD that it collected over $86.9 million in revenue, attributable to franchisee purchase. But there are no disclosures regarding which vendors, the total amounts from each vendor, where the $90 million went. Per this pillar, these funds, regardless of their name, should be returned to the franchisees through appropriate accounts so they can be used to improve the brand system and to benefit the business of the franchisees. Rebates should never become a part of a brand's profits. The third pillar is loyalty programs. Brands should reasonably compensate franchisees when the brand sells loyalty points for cash and then allows travelers to stay at hotels owned by franchisees. Another example of the scope of these loyalty programs can be found by Googling several of the biggest franchisors, some who sold loyalty points for over $1 billion during the COVID times. But as hotel owners, we are receiving a small percentage of room rates as reimbursement. We hoteliers are left holding the bag. The fourth pillar is new fees. Brands should not unilaterally or arbitrarily impose new fees on franchises that were not disclosed in the original franchise disclosure document, the FDD, without approval of the franchisees or a duly elected franchise advisory council. Think of these 4 pillars as the basics that guide AAHOA's work on the 12 points. Whether we are talking with the brands or with legislators, the 4 pillars will always be at the heart of this conversation. Franchisors and franchisees depend on each other for success, but neither one should be subordinate to the other. These 2 groups will always have different objectives and differences of opinions, but owners and brands must work together as close business partners, and it's why AAHOA will continue to work proactively for a smarter, better, fairer franchise relationship. Thank you for your time and attention, and please reach out to me at any time with your comments and suggestions.